The tension in the Madlanga Commission hearing room was palpable as day 2 got underway, with seasoned investigative journalist Mkhwanazi returning to the witness stand to continue his testimony. The nation watches closely, knowing that every word could potentially unravel deeply buried truths and reshape the public's understanding of critical events under scrutiny. From the very beginning, the atmosphere was heavy, charged with anticipation as lawyers, officials, and journalists settled in for what promised to be another intense day of revelations. Mkhwanazi, known for his meticulous research and fearless reporting, approached the stand with a quiet confidence, carrying the weight of both his personal experience and his professional reputation. Day 2 largely revolved around expanding upon the explosive disclosures he began on the first day, providing intricate details, timelines, and documentation that have left many in the courtroom visibly stunned. Observers noted his calm yet deliberate manner, emphasizing clarity and precision in his answers, as he navigated the often complex legal questioning with apparent ease. The journalist's testimony today delved deeper into the alleged dealings, decisions, and internal correspondences that he claims paint a picture of systemic irregularities and behind-the-scenes maneuvering. He presented a series of documents, messages, and corroborating evidence that aimed to substantiate his claims, each carefully contextualized for the Commission's understanding. At several points, Mkhwanazi paused to address procedural questions from legal counsel, ensuring that the evidence he presented was both verifiable and fully understood in its broader implications. One of the most striking moments of the day came when Mkhwanazi recounted a set of interactions involving high-ranking officials, shedding light on decisions that had previously been shrouded in secrecy. His recollection was vivid, and his presentation of corroborating emails and notes added a layer of undeniable authenticity that left the room silent at several junctures. The impact was particularly felt among Commission members, some of whom were seen taking extensive notes, clearly recognizing the potential weight of his disclosures. Yet, Day 2 was not without its challenges. Cross-examination brought a sharper edge to the proceedings, with legal representatives probing inconsistencies, questioning motivations, and attempting to scrutinize the credibility of his sources. Mkhwanazi, however, remained composed, systematically addressing each question, drawing on his investigative experience to clarify ambiguities and reinforce the reliability of his testimony. His measured responses often diffused attempts at intimidation, reinforcing the image of a professional committed to truth-telling rather than spectacle. Outside the courtroom, reactions to Mkhwanazi's ongoing testimony have been immediate and intense. Social media platforms erupted with debates, analysis, and speculation, as citizens tried to parse the significance of the revelations. Some hailed him as a fearless voice exposing uncomfortable truths, while others expressed skepticism, calling for careful scrutiny before drawing conclusions. Media outlets across the country provided real-time updates, highlighting key moments and attempting to contextualize the implications for both governance and public accountability. Analysts have suggested that Day 2 could be a turning point in the Commission's proceedings. The depth of Mkhwanazi's disclosures, coupled with the documentary evidence he presented, has the potential to trigger further investigations and possibly reshape narratives that have dominated public discourse for years. The manner in which the Commission engages with his testimony in the coming sessions will be critical in determining the scope and impact of the findings. As proceedings drew to a close, Mkhwanazi left the stand with a sense of quiet resolve, aware that the weight of his testimony would reverberate far beyond the walls of the Commission. Observers noted the determination in his demeanor, signaling that the next days of the hearing may bring even more revelations, and possibly more controversy. The nation, already on edge, waits with bated breath as Day 3 approaches, knowing that each statement, each document, and each answer could bring the truth closer to light or ignite further debate. In the midst of tense legal questioning, complex narratives, and national scrutiny, one thing remains clear: Mkhwanazi's testimony is shaping up to be a defining chapter in the Madlanga Commission's history, capturing attention, challenging assumptions, and compelling South Africans to confront realities they may have long avoided. Day 2 has underscored his role not just as a witness, but as a pivotal force in the ongoing pursuit of transparency and accountability.